All right, welcome back to another episode of Future Perfect. I go by the name of Takz. I got my man Zan with the lean. Zan's here with me,
Yo, yo, what to do, everybody? Zanza here.
and the other dark skinned guy you see on stream is our good friend,
Hella disrespectful, but
streamer
Hey,
that's
extraordinaire,
how we treat our own.
strictly
I know,
Tag,
right?
uh, Karmaboii. What's going on, man? How you doing?
It's your boy, Karmaboii. We in here. Thanks for having me, guys. What
Yes,
it
sir.
do?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming through, man. What's going on with you? Tell the viewers a little bit about what you got going on.
So, after 3 to 4 years of not streaming, your boy's finally back. You can find me on twitch.tv/Karmaboii. And what I do is I stream Super Smash Brothers Ultimate for the Switch, if you didn't know. And I do other games here and there, like Fall Guys, and probably some other fighting games down the road. But the main focus is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Let's go.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You heard it here first. Karma Boy out here. Right back in the game of streaming. Some people know him from back in the day, like myself, back in Smash 4. Definitely had a dope scene going on, so definitely be on the lookout for this guy when he streams. And definitely also later on, one of the things we'll talk about is Fall Guys. I know that's the game that everybody's talking about. Um, Tax and Karma, you guys will definitely be the ones to promote that game for us. So I hope you guys got some good stories for today. That's all I'm saying.
We do, family. We do.
Yeah,
We
my
was
man.
I've
streaming the
seen,
other night.
I've heard some crazy. That game's wild, and people are putting me on. So I'm looking for y'all to convince me
My
because
man
the
is his
PC
first
crowd is
victory,
trying
yeah.
to pull me on, but that costs money. But the PSN, it's free, but I gotta get PSN,
Yup,
which I
the
don't
Sony
have.
fanboys. Let's
So I'm
go.
trying to say is like I need y'all to convince me to get it for with the boys on PSN or
Bro, it's
the
it's
PC
$10
clutches.
for your PSN.
It's
But
15 on PC and that's it, or
And
yeah,
that's
20
it.
for the founders and that's it. Or I get the
but,
founders
but what's
and
in
then
the
that's it.
founders? Just like DLC
This
costumes and
it's
that?
like the skins, yeah, the costumes and everything. That's it, all the stuff like that.
That's not
Oh,
bad. I
that's
mean, 20
good.
bills ain't bad.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
but we'll get into that later.
PSN also has this other. Yeah, so convince me. That's what I'm saying. Convince your boy.
You guys want to start off with Fall Guys then?
You know
No,
what?
Or
we'll start serious
Let's
and then
not let's not jump into the dessert like that.
the
but
dessert?
The dessert. Desire.
The
yeah. Other than
desire,
that though,
desire.
how's everybody's week been?
So my week has been pretty good, bruh. Like I started streaming again probably legit a week from today. And the goal was to reach affiliate. Did that 2 days ago. Let's go. So I'm a Twitch affiliate now. Man, just grinding, grinding, grinding. Had to make a whole new group page on Facebook. Had to make a whole nother Discord. Had to like get the whole like community back together. Which, by the way, like the community that I represent is our crew. We call them SSG. It stands for Strictly Smash Gamers. And right now, I'm just focused on getting these crew battles set up and making sure, my friends and family are happy and letting them know, like, your boy is back.
Yeah, man. Like we've both been streaming, so I jumped back into Twitch streaming myself. I just didn't have all the followers, so I'm still on that affiliate grind. But like, bro, like it's been interesting, man. Like especially like trying to figure this all out on Mac, bro. Like when some things just work a bit easier on Windows, like you got to find workarounds on Mac. But then like when it's like
Shots fired
anything
at the
else, it's
Mac
the other way
people.
away.
I mean, I ain't. I mean,
Like if
Oh,
it's like,
screw the Mac. I mean, screw Mac, but that's just
Yeah,
me.
screw them soy boys. I just,
But
no, I actually
we
like Mac.
playing,
If it's
except
anything
I'm
else,
not
like
playing.
then like Mac has an easier time with stuff, but it's just like when it comes to like gaming, like that's where things get complicated. They don't make stuff for like, you know, they don't make stuff for Mac like that anymore. Like it's all Windows, and then they port it over, and then
yeah,
there's
they ported over to Mac. Yeah.
yeah, like that half-assery, bro. It's the realest.
It is. I say shut. I mean, Mac. At least they caught on sooner than later, but they caught on way too late. They caught on hella like people are already way like It took a while for people just to play League of Legends on Mac. I'm trying to think about like it took them a while, which is
Yeah,
surprising to me. I was like,
that
wow.
that may change with them, like using their own chipset and stuff. But we'll have to see. I mean, I don't know. Might not change. Who knows? But
Yeah, but anyway, let's not get too off tangent here since let's actually divert a quick tangent to what happened in Lebanon uh, a few days ago with an explosion of unknown origin. I think still at this point, there's a lot of allegations, but I think that's besides the point. The tragedy happened. A lot of people, as the days go by, the numbers goes up that were injured, um, and the death toll. I don't think it's fully confirmed yet, but
Yeah,
uh,
last time I checked, it was capped at 150, but that was yesterday's news.
hmm. Well, I just wanted to, take a second. I don't know, but if you guys wanted to have a few words or just, take a moment of silence for those who passed in Lebanon, because yeah, like because the footage of it, because we're in the digital age, like the footage, there's so much footage of it of what happened, received from so many angles, so many scopes. It's kind of, I don't know, it was almost too real, It's like I it's like to see it that way when we have 4K TV or 4K quality cameras on our phones now, like stuff like that. When you see it on the news or hear about it happen, like back in the day, it didn't hit the same way as now, where that
Yeah, like
yeah,
this footage is so easily accessible and
it's vivid. I
it
think
is
that's it.
vivid,
That's
yo.
what it is. It's very vivid.
well, the crazy thing is, like I didn't know what was going on, but allegedly it's like there's this like the ship that was in Beirut's port since like 2013, and like the ship was like falling apart, and apparently it had like damn near 3,000 tons of ammonium nitrate.
Wow.
And then I
Wow.
guess like, because according to like New York Times, apparently the owner of the ship was trying to get that stuff.
Sorry, excuse me. Wait, you said how many tons?
The exact number is 2,750.
That was on a ship.
Yep, that just sat in the port of Lebanon for 7 years.
That's nuts.
What happened was apparently the captain of the ship
What?
um, needed to like make some money to like continue it on its journey, so they went into port at Beirut, but then apparently like the Lebanese government was like, nah, this ship is like too messed up or whatever you know to go forward, so they transferred the cargo into a warehouse in the port, and then I guess that stuff just got something happened where it got set off, and then you know
So it was a warehouse that went off, or not a ship in the port.
so basically like the ship had the materials, but they took the stuff off of that ship and put it in a warehouse that was like 105, 1,500 feet away apparently. And then it said a fire ignited the ammonium nitrate that
Oh
killed more than
Lord.
150 people and injured thousands.
And despite all that information we have, I was watching the news yesterday,
That
and our president just had the nerve to say it was a terrorist attack, even though we have information from the leaders of Lebanon stating otherwise. You guys have any thoughts on that? Like, do you think
I
they're
mean, I
making
do
it
wonder
up?
how that stuff got set on fire.
I wonder if it since it's been sitting there for so long, like you know, I'm sure that it was handled like maybe it was like was it handled carefully? Like, because I mean, it was sitting there for 7 years and and all of a sudden if it was just moved and all that. Wait, that's I don't know. I don't know if that's.
That sounds like negligence to
Yeah,
me.
I'm not saying that's what
exactly.
happened. No, I'm not saying that's what happened. But it's saying I'm like, it, for it to happen after so soon after it moved. I don't know, like when. So
Bro, it
how soon
moved.
did it move and then
The
the
stuff
explosion
moved in
happened?
2015. Like I think it said 2015. The stuff moved.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, man. I
So like it
remember
was
like
sitting there
waking
for
up in the
years.
morning and
You know
seeing
what I'm
those
saying?
videos. Like it didn't even hit me till I saw an Instagram video where actually it might have been Snapchat, and it was this girl. She was like on the porch with her friends, and they thought it was like an earthquake. And at
Oh,
first, like she
sorry.
was laughing it off, like, "Oh snap, it's an earthquake." And then like you see the footage of her like going to the porch, looking outside, and then seeing her witness like the explosion like really triggered me in a way that like, oh my gosh, you can see the actual fear and dread in her face. And then she started running back inside the house, and I was just like, oh my gosh, yo, like when you see
Yeah,
the reactions of the people
I saw a
affected
video.
by this, it's nuts. Like it really hits you in your heart, yo.
There was a video of like this couple getting like wedding photos.
I saw that thumbnail.
Uh,
I saw that
that was
thumbnail.
crazy.
Whoa, it says here I have man, I don't know if how more you guys want to look into this because I had to pull up an NPR article. Um, and there protest in Lebanon behind because are there people saying that I feel like you said Trump said it was a terrorist attack.
Yes.
I said there's people. Lebanon detains 16 people in inquiry as anger mounts. So do the authorities think it's a terrorist attack? Is Trump telling them or something, or are they telling him?
Oh, so here's these things though. Like a lot of foreign countries. Like I'm not saying that Lebanon is doing it, but a lot of foreign countries will like paint a different picture than what's going on, especially depending on like who is in charge of the country.
Right,
I don't know much
exactly.
about their government and stuff like that, but China has been notorious for that.
Yeah, with the
North Korea,
COVID.
especially, they're the kings of it. They'll tell you everything is fine, and they're over there like living off scraps.
Damn. So who do we trust then? Who's our sources? What sources do we
So
trust?
sometimes like it's better to like
That's the
deny
question.
claims until
It's
you get
definitely not
like
the politicians, I'll tell you that.
I
yeah. Sometimes it's better
Steer
to just
clear.
kind of deny the
Steer
worst case
clear. Nah,
scenario
yeah.
until you can confirm it's the worst case scenario.
True. Yeah,
I
because you
do
Nah.
got to
find it
tread
odd. Like, how
carefully
does
when
that
it
stuff
comes to
get?
this, when it comes to like what you portray on the media, because you don't want to cause mass hysteria.
Yeah,
That
exactly. Sometimes you might even have to like, bend the truth a bit until you get the details rather than just like, oh, it's a terrorist attack. Some people going crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, right.
yeah. No, exactly that. So, but
so I don't
it's
know if Trump is right or what, but I'm still
that
curious as to like how that stuff set on fire. Like,
Yeah, out of nowhere.
And then like,
Cause
why was it just sitting there for years though? Like
yeah, like if
you
you're
have a
not using it
potential.
for so long, at least dispose of it correctly.
Yeah, I mean, when you have 2,750 tons of an explosive material,
Sitting in a port where wait, and this is like is the port open to the public or is it like personnel only? I'm not
uh,
even
I don't know. I
okay,
don't think
that
it's
doesn't
public.
matter. That doesn't matter
Yeah,
because
regardless,
honestly,
like you have
the real
that much.
tragedy is
I'd
people.
understand if it's like a couple sticks of dynamite in a box, but you have tons of this explosive material like in a warehouse on your port. Like that's dangerous.
That's hella dangerous.
That is no, and people the
And I don't know how,
negligence on the people who did it.
I
I'm
don't know how
sorry, go
often they
ahead.
elect
It's
officials
crazy.
or something like that, but
I'm
like
just
how
trying to
many?
understand how this happened.
Yeah, because like how many elected officials went by that knew that was there and was just like, eh,
Mm,
you
man,
know what I mean?
like 7 years is like it's like we have yeah, we have a good relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get super political because, like, at the end
Like
of the day, it's
what?
a tragedy affected like thousands of people and people's lives are lost.
Exactly. Families are forever
Exactly.
changed from that day
Yeah, like
forward. Like
that
for
does like make you wonder, like, what the heck is going on there? That like something like that, because honestly, it was just a matter of time when you have that much there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shoot, like an electric wire could have went off and flicked a spark, and then it's a wrap. Like,
Oh my
ooh.
gosh. I kind of know that secondhand because there was an electrical fire across the street from me and it burned down 5 houses. And if it wasn't for this intersection, the street that I'm at the corner of, it would have hit my house too. And I would have been assed out, yo. So yeah, who knows? And
it, it,
it's such a tragedy, car.
yeah, I mean, like, by no means are we like investigative journalists, but
Yeah.
it's like that is a little crazy, but
But
I
the
mean, I
good thing
definitely,
is, though, we are social media creators, and I just want to use this as a quick segue into what we're actually doing tomorrow. Um, so we're starting a charity
ooh, sorry about that.
to raise money
Fix
for
my headphone.
the Save the Children of Lebanon. So on my Twitch channel, Karmaboii, that's boy with 2 eyes. I'm gonna be streaming Super Smash Brothers. My goal is to raise $100 for the Save the Children of Lebanon. I mean, I'm a small time streamer and I would love to raise a lot more, but I think that's a reasonable goal for me. And I'm hoping you guys could tune in tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and help your boy raise some money. Like it's up to us. Like we have the resources to make a change, and I want to use like good times, bringing the Smash community together, the FGC community together, show them that us gamers, we can come together for a good cause and raise like a lot of money for the less fortunate.
Real
And
rap.
with this happening on top of the pandemic, like I really want to make a change. I really want to help these guys out. So, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, Sunday, 9 a.m., and let's raise some money.
yeah, man, I'm gonna tune in when we when we do Fall Guys. Every
Yep.
crown I get,
So,
I'm
yeah,
donating 10.
smash and fall guys. Because
I
we're
gotta
trying to
know
get
what
our
this game's
man Lou.
about.
We're trying to
Guys gotta
convince him.
convince me. You
Yeah,
gotta know what this game's about. I'm just sitting here like,
every time I get a
man,
crown in that
I'm just
game, I'm
thinking the whole
donating.
time. I'm like, I know a man's talking charities for peace, but the hands is like he's using violence for a good cause. That's my man saying when he's talking about Smash, and that's what
Oh
I
my
appreciate it.
gosh. You remind me of those Karens talking about video games
No. I'm
or shoe
saying
cause
like
for
that's very
violence.
beautiful. I'm saying that's a beautiful thing, Phil. That means I could go on your stream and apply
I
these
hear
hands
that.
for each.
Yeah, you should download Fall Guys because we can run in a party of four. So,
Yeah.
and like I said, every crown I get, I'm donating $10.
Hey, let's
'Cause
go.
PSN, right? PSN.
Yeah.
PSN.
And
All
we got
right,
the
you guys
Yetis.
gotta tell me.
We got the
You guys gotta
Yetis.
tell me
So we
more.
good.
Bruh, if you had a childhood, if you played Mario Party off a rip,
Wait.
you should already be into Fall Guys. Did you play Mario Party when you was a kid, Lou? Zix?
Yeah, no, I
He
did.
has.
No, yeah, of course.
Listen,
But see, the thing is like, all right. So what makes this? What
we'll get
makes
into
this
we'll
not
get into
Mario Party? What makes this? What makes this better or besides itself? Like, what makes it stand beside Mario Party? Stand alone from Mario Party.
All right, we switching to gaming already.
I mean, damn, Phil hit me with a hard question, but you're
All
right.
right, cool.
I
We'll
want to
go
do
to
take.
gaming. All right,
I think we want to just close. Put a.
yeah. Fun fact: TikTok might get banned in 45 days. All right, so
Oh no, I wasn't even
Oh
trying to
yeah,
say.
because
I
our
wanted
man
to.
put in an executive order to shut it down, which
in which it won't get banned. So
right.
all right, well that's the rest of that. Now
That was not what I was talking about, but that's okay.
let's
So we could
convince
just
you
actually
about Fall
go.
Guys,
We could talk about Fall Guys now. Yeah.
All right.
bro.
Yo.
First of all,
All right,
let me
you
see if
take
I
it
can
away,
get you a clip.
Takz. Let's go. Let's go.
Let me get you a
Huh?
clip that you can see, bro.
Yeah, give me a clip. All right. I know. So okay, no, forget my question. Give me the clip. Give me the clip. I actually never seen any footage of the game, so I just see like avatars, I guess, like some dude with like a horse head, a horse like in a horse suit.
Yeah, so basically you're these like you're almost like jelly bean niggas, bro. Hold
Say
on,
what?
I'm
Say
gonna
what,
prove
cuz?
this.
What you talking about, cuz? What you talking about? Some jelly bean niggas, bro? That's not how you. No, bro.
Yo, that's what it is, though.
I
That's
know the
what it
C virus is
is.
going around, so you gotta also be able to worry about
What's
your
wrong
mental
with jelly
health.
beans, bro? Don't do that.
I'm worried about your mental health, bro, out here,
There's
man.
nothing wrong with jelly beans. You ain't gotta do that.
Speed.
All right, peep game, right?
I'm here for you.
Hey,
Look,
shout out to
I'm
Luxury
here.
Tax on Twitch. Let's
bro.
go.
Ooh, wait, ooh. For views. This isn't
For
OnlyFans.
views.
Twitch? Man's
Look,
on
this is me playing.
Twitch?
Getting spilled.
Woo! Look at that frame rate. Let's go.
Getting spilled.
All right, we back. We back.
For views. Wow. For views. Bro, this, for views. Bro, this game
What
is
a
bad fun.
clip. Oh my
What
gosh.
is yo, are you trying to like
You're trying to make it up there. Hold on, I'll show you another one, bro. Thank you. Rather cool. Bro, it's intense, bro.
Yeah, it's mad intense. Like it's kind of like
You see me getting spilled, bro.
it's like Mario Party mixed with Fortnite because I have a feeling like it's a play on Fortnite, hence the name Fall Guys. Because with all these battle royales, you falling from the sky, and what it
the
is
whole
like,
time I'm just no, I'm sorry. Go. I'm sorry.
it's
Bro,
like you get into the lobby full of 60 people. You can see at the top for a little second, and it's just like it's mayhem, bro. And like the music gets you live, like the
oh yeah, this game
competition
is
gets you
intense.
live. Like, yeah, this is the final, the last one standing.
This game
Uh
is intense, bro. This one,
last time. Oh, cause you can't make that. What?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
good.
can dive. You could do the Mario dive in this. Yo, Tax, tell them about the
Wait, you trying to go?
heathens.
Wait. Okay, tell me real quick.
bro, this
Where's
game.
the?
All right, Pete. So right, it's almost like Takashi's Castle. I don't know if you've seen that, or like
Oh, you're trying to, as the tiles, try to touch every tile, but as you touch when they disappear, you gotta, or they
yeah.
change the
So this
Yeah,
design.
game is
you
like
can't hit the slime at the
you
bottom.
don't want to
That's
fall.
you want to be the last one standing, pretty
Oh,
much.
there's other people doing this too.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're in a game show
Oh,
against 59 other people.
in this, doing this right now, this
yeah,
lat
but like
level.
there's rounds. Like
Yeah, this is the
there's
one I
like
won.
5 rounds.
Okay, no, I'm saying in that one game mode, there's 59 other people with you.
Nah, so it
Nah, by
whittles
the
down.
time you
Or
get there, it kind of weeded out the scrubs. So there's usually like 10 to 15 people in the last section of the game.
oh, I see. No, I see what you're saying now. Okay. Yeah, I think you have your own individual, or as you go, as it
Yeah.
goes down, then you start seeing very few people. But that's like when it's like, okay, what the heck? But yo, this is madness though. Like I
That's what
can't.
makes it fun, bro.
Yo, all you guys got the same like dumb like the wolf head that I'm just like, bro, I would just be like not know who I am half the time.
I mean, like they give you a lot of
That's
customization
crazy.
options, and like the more you play, the more you unlock, and it gives
Wait.
you a better opportunity to like stand out. Like last night when me and Tax and Scion was playing, I just went strictly all white. I know it was a bad time because we got the Black Lives Matters movement going on, but like, I was legit the
Oh, you
only
didn't even have
all
to even
white
go
jersey.
there. You
I
just
had
could
to
have just
take it
kept it
there.
kosher. I was like, I just made it entirely all black. Period.
Well,
That's it. That's it.
yeah, they making
Yeah,
you work
there's
for the
some
black
midnight
skin, which is a
skins.
travesty. Like, bruh, you need to be like
Doesn't
level 20
always
to
have
get
to
the night
be
sky
racial.
skin.
Oh.
Nah, you just needed the points. That's why I bought the joint, yeah.
I'm saving up my
Hey
points right
man,
now,
it doesn't
yo.
always have to be racial, man. But sometimes, the all black comes is just fierce sometimes. It just
The,
be that way.
the
When it's done
fierceness.
right. When it's done right. So you gotta. But that's interesting though.
Bro,
All
it's
right.
just mad. So it's like
I
Sakati's
want to see
castle,
what other
but like
games
it's
they
like
got too.
Wipeout, but with like 59 other people. So basically,
Yeah.
it's like weeding you down to one, and there's 5 rounds. So you have to qualify in each round to make it. So like there's like a soccer one where there's team ones as well, which is cool.
Yeah.
If your team is good, it's cool. If your team is
Oh,
bad,
if
it's
your
still
team
Teams
raging.
is
of what, like
trash,
four? Was it
then
teams of
he
four?
is.
Nah, it depends on how many people are left.
Oh, so
They
it's like
divide you
Mario Party,
equally.
like it'll break up the teams sometimes randomly, like into
Yeah.
like teams of like teams of 2v2, one v
Nah,
three, like
well,
that.
It could be
nah.
like
So what
1v.
happens is like so say like one round goes by and 30 people make it. So in a team game, they'll either do 3 teams of 10 or like 2 teams of 15.
Okay. Oh yes, as it whittles you down. Oh,
Yeah.
So that way, so
okay,
one team loses,
okay.
and then that round 15 people are out.
That's it. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So the
Okay,
And
cool
this
I
thing
get
though
it.
is
I
it's
get
like
it
like
now. I
this
get it
game
now. I
is
get it
better
now.
with friends too. So like
How
even
big
when
are the
you jump in a
lobbies?
lobby and you end up in one of those game matches where it's like teammates, you're gonna be in that same team as the people that was in your lobby. See what I'm saying?
How
yeah,
big
so
are the lobbies?
60 people. So when you party up, like 4 people can party up to go into the game, and
Okay,
there's 60
four
people per
people
game. But
party.
when you do a team battle, you're paired with the people that you
That you
partied up with.
partied up with from jump.
Yeah, different
So that
jump.
way you're
So
not team
four.
killing.
So
Yeah.
it's actually you and three other people. Okay.
Yeah. And like
Mm,
say if I die, right? I could still spectate one of y'all that's still in the game. So it's still mad fun regardless, even if you're not playing. Cause like we're sitting here rooting for Takz. Like last night when we was playing, it
hmm.
was like Scion that was left over, and I was trying to take his
And
tail
then Tax
because
got bodied.
it wasn't a team match. Like some team matches, it's like, oh, grab the other team's tail. But like in the one we was in, it was every man for themselves. The counter was going down. There was like 10 seconds left, and I was trying to chase Scion, and like he got away, but like he got to the next round. So I was stuck spectating. We were stuck spectating him. Funny as hell.
Oh, I know how.
So
Damn, son. I
I'm the
know it ain't
only
Mario
person out of
Party,
the
but
crew. I'm the only person out of the crew that got a
I
dub
know it
on
ain't
stream.
Mario Party. Wait, what? Say it again.
I'm the only person in the crew that got a dub on stream, dog.
Oh,
I'm trying to get more, bro. Chicken dinners,
Yo, he
he's
stayed
calling you
flexing
out.
with his one
Maybe I don't
crown.
know.
One.
bro. I earned it. Say I didn't. 60 niggas.
Now you earned that, cuz.
Damn man,
Bro, that's what I'm saying. When I get eliminated, I want y'all to win, bro. We all need to win.
But
We're
Well
gonna we're
then,
gonna have to hold Tax to his word. For every crown you said you was gonna donate, how much?
10 bills.
Hey, let's go.
Bro,
damn,
nah, it's fire though. It's just like there's so much tech like that's
10 bills. You
hidden
heard it.
in
You have
there.
to you need to just put that out that nah, but this is not like we don't need to. You don't need to pull out the book. Shout out to SC, but
Bro, like there's so much
Nothing gets
like
past
hidden
SC.
there's so much hidden tech in this game. So like if you
the
jump and
homie.
then like fall, it's harder for you to like get up rather than if you just dove. Like if you dive, you get up pretty quick. And then apparently like if you grab people and they break out, they get a boost. So like there's mad tech to it that like
Can
the
you
game
grab your
has,
teammates?
huh?
Yeah, you can grab your teammates. You
So
can be
you
a
could
troll.
tech. Can you grab your? So you could tech your teammate's store to get a boost. So is that like a?
Uh,
So if
I
I
wouldn't
grab,
say
like,
it's
"Ugh,"
intentional.
I mean,
and
there's
I'm just
never a
like,
situation where like you could really use it.
like
It's just some,
Hakan, like he squeezes ya, like
no, so like
grease.
that helps like when people try to grab you and stop you from like getting to the end. When you break free, you get a boost.
Okay,
I wouldn't
I,
advise it though.
I
I'm
would
trying to
like
think. I'm trying to think of maybe I'm trying to. I'm before I even play the game. I'm trying to think of tech. So I
nah,
can't
you
grab
just
you
gotta play it.
in a way to like give you a boost so that you could win. Like say it was like a team race.
So it's on them to like break out.
Yeah, and
But
also
then, oh, but
each mini
it's
game has its own tech. Like you will find some stages where it's like,
too mashed to break out.
what's a stage where there's like a
I
strat?
gotta test
Okay,
this
so
myself.
like the
I should
one we
just
was
play it
just
then, huh?
watching on Tax, where he was walking up the conveyor belt with the fruits falling. Like my tech is stay at the sides because the fruit is like really falling down the middle, and also you didn't see at the side, but there's like these little triangles, these bumpers. So like, say if you did get hit, instead of rolling all the way back down, you just get caught by the bumper, and then you just keep going back up.
Yeah, the bumper will bump you forward again a little bit. Sometimes jumping on those conveyor belts help. You just gotta be smart about when you
I
jump.
gotta see. Yeah, the
Yeah.
physics of the game seems very like.
Bro,
It reminds me of
here's the thing.
what's it called?
They don't have knees.
Uh,
If you drop far, you drop higher than like 3 feet, you're like getting spilled.
Yeah,
You're
you
rolling around.
tumbling. They got
Like
butter
they
for
do not have
ankles.
knees, bro. Just remember that when you think, oh, I shouldn't be rolling
Little
around
Big
from that
Planet,
depth.
but like when you fought like
With them little
worse.
ragdoll physics.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the ragdoll physics, but way more annoying.
but
Or like
Yeah, it
there's so
really
much
does
in it.
get annoying. Like
man sensitive.
you just nudge someone and then you just tripping, and that would be the main thing to f you up
I
in like
can't
one of
have
these other mini
these
games where you're on another
these
conveyor belt,
puppet
but like there's these
legs.
walls coming to you, and you gotta like dip in the walls. You gotta jump over shit, and then meanwhile. Say this tax, he's grabbing on you, and you can't jump in time, so you start tumbling, and then you both end up dead. Like
Oh, so you
it gets
can't. So you
crazy.
can't. How are you gonna break someone's ankles while risking breaking your own ankles? That doesn't. Oh man,
Oh,
that's what doesn't
You'd
happen.
be
there's just so much
surprised,
strategy
bro.
to it, man.
You
Sometimes
gotta.
Everybody's a heathen
Or
in
you gotta
this
do it
game.
intentionally too, as part of the game. Just
some
sometimes
people,
just
I do it
let them snap.
intentionally, yo. I love trolling. Like
Oh
I
man,
be
let the
nah,
trolling.
knees
Don't
I
just
don't
hate it.
come
rock.
near me.
I'll be only time I troll is when
Let
I'm
them
playing
snap and
defense.
just.
Like
You're chaotic, man. You
like
need
in
to
one of the
put
team
away.
games,
Uh,
like you have to gather
but
eggs.
I
So
see
when
you,
people
Phil.
be trying to
I got
like
my
steal
eye on
the
you.
eggs, nah, I be grabbing people. I was like, you ain't
To
getting
be
out of here.
stopped.
Fuck that. This is dust.
Yo, I see. I think the game. Damn. Okay, I see why it's been pretty popular on Twitch. You guys would say, huh?
It's dumb
Yo,
popular.
it blew up, bro.
All
It's
right,
mad
I
fun.
see. Well, say that one more time, since I don't know if your Twitch channel handles and
It'll be in the description. But twitch.tv/luxury tax and then twitch.tv/Karmaboii, boy with 2 eyes.
speak of the description.
Yeah.
If you look right of the description, you'll see the subscribe button. So make sure you hit that as well if you enjoy the content, because we appreciate y'all taking the time to
What's that
watch.
sub
And
button? I don't see it.
I mean, if you're watching on YouTube, you know,
Oh, so it'll
for
be
the people who's viewing,
it
because you're
should be
not
like
on.
right there.
I mean, I'm talking to the viewers. Yeah, from like if you're the point of view of a viewer.
If you're listening on Spotify, though, make sure you give us a follow.
Hey,
Of
let's go.
course, we gotta
Yeah.
show love to our Spotify and our Apple Music. You gotta be the one to show the Apple Music love. I should show the Spotify. That's my band, Spotify. You know,
Yeah,
I
Apple
love y'all too.
Podcasts, we're on there as well. Make sure you follow us there. We're
Damn, this is
being
how they show love to
consistent
each other.
there.
You see these Apple? You see these Apple folk? You see them? You see these? You see these? You see these Apple folk, man?
Well,
I didn't know y'all was on Spotify. When y'all
well,
dropping the mixtape, though?
Yeah, I don't know how to show. Yeah, yeah, cold. But I know. Yeah, we on Spotify.
well.
I know.
Speaking
We
of
should. We need to
Apple,
shout them out more. And Apple.
well,
At
Apple's
least.
not really playing fair right now, man. Um,
Oh boy.
with the Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass being extended to mobile now.
Bro,
Everybody else is on board except Apple.
they're like, oh no, that infringes on our code of contract of agreement or whatever. Like, oh no, that's against it's
Nah,
against what we agreed on.
Mhm.
nah.
And they're
They ain't
just
want to
trying to
stay.
not let them make money like that on their platform. They're like,
They ain't
no,
want to keep it a bean. That's what it is. It infringes on Apple Arcade.
exactly. They're not gonna let them because people are gonna if they let that pass on their platform. What's gonna stop people from being like Apple Arcade? Yeah, okay. They're gonna go right to Game Pass.
I'm
We're
going
gonna be
to.
switching.
I think
Yeah.
Xbox Game Pass is about to take over the game. Like real talk. Like they're the
Hey,
next
let's talk about it
Netflix of
real quick.
gaming.
Those who don't know, because this news actually came. That's a good way to. That's a good uh, starting point because that Game Pass is
It's
low
like that.
key gonna change to the game.
Yup.
Sony, yeah,
So,
Sony. So I could if I was Sony, Sony's still sweating right now.
so
I
if
would
you
say,
haven't been paying attention, Xbox Game
yeah.
Pass, if you pick the ultimate version, it gives you Xbox Live Gold, and then it gives you like their
Pulling up.
games for gold, all that stuff. So like hundreds of games for your Xbox. But then the ultimate version also gives you PC access, and then now mobile access, which is coming soon.
Yeah.
So they're kind of forcing it because
They
Via
are forcing
Project
it.
X
Yo, the
Day
Cloud.
value for this is amazing.
like Halo Infinite is a day one games for gold. Like it's on the Game Pass the day it drops, which is wild.
Yup. Every game that drops for Xbox Series X, you can get it on the Xbox Game Pass.
I'm
So
looking
these
at it. This
games
is
that's going to be
crazy.
valued at $60 a pop, you playing them. I was gonna say for free, but for $15 a month.
This is no ads, by the way. I don't know why we just, we're not just stroking Xbox, but this
Yeah.
down does sound. This
Nah,
is
you,
wild.
you you
This
can't
is like
deny good
actually what
value
it's like.
though.
Yo, this is this.
Now, granted,
Like I
like
said, subscription is becoming king. I said this before, but it's like crazy. This is actually a crazy deal, though. I think so.
Yeah, Stadia. Who now? What's
I
that?
know
well,
Google's just like whatever,
well,
man. We'll figure it out. We
like
got money.
we just can't deny.
We'll throw our money. You see our stocks, man?
Oh man,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
those stocks are looking hella good.
I know,
Yeah,
right? Shit.
you just can't deny a good value though. Like I mean, PlayStation Plus had a lot of good games on Plus, and like Xbox has a little bit of catching up to do. But the value they bring with the Game Pass is definitely worth it. I mean, granted, the games are going to get better that they offer, but I'm telling you, bro, it's far worth it for this Game Pass.
No, I mean let's stop talking from like a promotional standpoint because it's like we do keep sounding like an ad. I think what it is like what I also look at it now. I think as gamers, right? Like what do we really value more these days? Is is that is that in itself we value. We value a good deal.
Value.
We value that our
Hey,
money.
Cameron now.
Yeah, you look at you.
Value,
You get the
value.
pink. Look at you with the pink background. You wanted this to happen.
Killer Cam right here.
You willed this to happen.
Yeah,
He's
we
like,
value
yes.
value.
You brought up Cameron to begin with. No one even said anything about. Look at it. Now we're talking about Cameron. Anyway,
Just all over the place.
we like to be appreciated. We like to know that our money, where it's going, is being appreciated. Like the fact of the matter is, like they could have shortchanged us like they always do. Still give us XCloud, but of course make it an additional part of the subscription and everything like that. Make microtransaction. They're like, all right, we'll give you basically all this and then some, and then some
So I have one concern though, guys.
with
So
this
when
price.
Netflix started off, right? I
So what's
forget how
Sony gonna
much they
do?
was charging people, but you got to pay more nowadays. So what's to stop Xbox or Microsoft like 1 year, 2 years from now to be like, you know what, let's just charge these people $25 a month.
No,
Like,
because
that's my
people
only
now are
concern.
more comfortable with not spending their money on things. Because even in like to like stop spending their money or pulling their support for things that they don't, appreciate the value of their money.
Well,
Like, I'll say no. I wanted to quickly just bring a connection to when we were talking about last week the Japanese fighting game Roundtable. Um, like net play is a big concern. We keep talking about it, but yet they talk as if they don't seem to understand the concept. But they do acknowledge the fact that games with bad net play over time, the game loses support, and support basically means appreciates money over time. So it's the same thing with Game Pass. If it's not worth the value of the price that they given it to us, say if it went from 14.99 to 17.99, what's the price change? Why are they offering something? Are they just trying to boost it on us for just any reason? I think people will kind of put their money to Xbox, put their money where their mouth is nowadays. Companies can't just appeal to people and then try to pull a fast one. That's what I'm saying. That's it.
I
Through
think
that,
the
That's it.
biggest
I know. I'm popping off for
the
no
biggest
reason.
yeah,
difference
popping
between
off. Let's
Even
go.
though I want to
You
play
know,
Halo Infinite. Oh,
all
even though
right,
I want to play Halo
yeah,
Infinite.
a lot of people
pe-
talking trash about Halo Infinite because
Fronting right
I
now.
don't
I
know
do
if
want to
y'all
play Halo
watched
Infinite.
the
Fronting hard as
event.
hell.
It kind of looked
Low
like
key
the
capping.
graphics looked kind of ass. I'm
Nah,
sorry. Like,
yo,
that dude,
nah.
everybody, did you see the memes about Craig? Like, Craig is everywhere now. That
Listen.
brute that looked like he had low resolution textures, like he's everywhere. I wish I could post the memes right now, but it's ridiculous. You got like texture popping also, and then also Microsoft came out with a statement. They said that um, they wasn't even running that game off of Series X. They was running it off of PC. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing because I'm not a developer. Like I don't develop games. Like I don't make
Well,
graphics. But like
what stages does the game in? Because I was like, this game doesn't look finished at
yeah.
all.
I
it
mean,
don't
well,
look finished at all,
all
but
right,
they
really
should have
quick.
came in
I think it was like
swinging.
a develop. I think it's like Xbox is. I feel like everything Xbox shows is always in development. So it's a lot of things, unless they're like even like some of the Godfall stuff we've seen. I feel like that it's still not like it could be in its final stage, but I'm like that's still in some stage of development stage because that's how Xbox games because like all the that's just feel like that's how Xbox games are at this
Well,
stage.
I don't. I thought Godfall was a PS5 exclusive, but
It's multi-platform.
oh, it is multi-platform. Okay.
Yeah.
To your
Yeah.
Netflix point though,
Oh, is it now
um,
multi-platform?
No, it is.
Godfall. I don't know. Well, you can double
No.
check that while I get this
Oh,
point.
because I thought it was shown on Xbox was the one that came out with it.
No, it was
Really?
shown on
Is it?
PS5,
Yeah.
and it's not multi-platform. It's
Oh, it's
PS5
not.
and PC.
What?
So to your Netflix point,
Well, technically, wouldn't that still be multi-platform?
no, not the
Yeah.
console thing. To the Netflix point though, earlier, Netflix only does Netflix. Microsoft has Windows.
You bugging right
They
now.
have
It's
Skype.
crazy.
They have
I'm
Xbox. Like they have mad other services where like increasing the price of the Xbox without increasing the value just wouldn't happen. Whereas Netflix, they're lose money every year because of licensing out this stuff, which is why they're working on original content. Or the Xbox, like they're a division of Microsoft. Netflix is Netflix. That's all they do. So if the subscription goes up, it's because they can't afford. They don't have any other way to make money.
Hmm. I'm surprised Netflix is losing money because a lot of their Netflix originals are hella popular, like Stranger Things. Um, the dude from Star Wars, he was in A Marriage Story with Scarlett Johansson. That won Emmys. Like a lot of people are flocking to Netflix
Yeah,
because they got
there's.
great exclusives. To say that they're losing money, I am so surprised. Like, how are
Well,
they losing money?
well, without getting too deep into it, they pay more to
It sounded
license
like
these.
Netflix ads. Why are we selling anything
Yo,
ads?
I'm
It's
just
just a
saying,
masterclass
dog.
on
I'm
business. I
stating
got it.
facts. I
Yo, I
ain't
am just
slobbing
like,
on
wow.
nobody's knob. I'm not
No,
Netflix does
co-signing
so
have
nothing. I'm just stating
Netflix has
facts.
such great exclusives
I'm
as,
not. I'm
but
no
I'm just like,
co-signer.
yo,
no,
why are we
like
putting on these conglomerates? I'm tired.
no,
I'm
I'm
so
just
dead.
helping. So
Uh,
basically, without getting too deep, the
sorry,
business
guys.
of it
Yeah,
is that they license more than they put
this
out
is
their
funny
original
for me.
content. It's like the license of Friends and The Office cost them mad money to maintain. So
Right.
their
I feel
original
you.
content is what helps them, but they need to take out loans to create their original content. So they're
Yo,
perpetually losing money slash making it, and then like they'll get to like green
Yeah,
and then lose it again because they have to renew the license on Friends or something like that.
and
so
probably
yeah,
The
that's why
Office.
they sometimes drop some shows. Like one
Yeah,
minute it's there, then a minute it's gone.
yeah.
I
Where
wonder if
Xbox doesn't have that problem,
nope,
True
so
that.
that's
because
why they're not.
But
Microsoft.
Xbox could still have that problem because if y'all never heard of Nvidia, I think it was Nvidia. They also have their own gaming platform, like download service, and certain developers started pulling out because, like they want to make their own stores, like Epic Game Store. They want to make money. Like a lot of these companies, they want to dive into this like streaming business. And I have a feeling like these third-party developers too could do the same thing with XCloud.
Razer also. Razer is changes also like yeah, I noticed it when I got not an ad when I got this Razer mouse. They're also and they're all yeah, like you said, Nvidia. They're all doing they're all going into that type of direction, right? Yeah, like Phil said. So they're all realizing, hey, I don't need to rely on so and so, which is like X, like Microsoft or uh, the
Um,
typical go-to publishers to do this.
well, this is
I
why the Apple conflict is happening because Apple has their own thing, Apple Arcade, and they're like, well, why do we want your competitor directly on here? Where with Google, they were like, okay, I guess. I mean, Stadia is going under anyway, so it's
You
only
know what it is.
a
You know
matter
what's
of
gonna
time before
happen.
Apple Arcade follows suit. Like,
Right.
you can't name an Apple Arcade game.
Well, I
You
say
ain't
this.
lying.
This is my closing argument. I'll say this. Um, well, what do you think is gonna happen though when everyone has their their own version of the basically the same thing? That's what we're talking about, right? Um, who's gonna succeed out of that is gonna be the platform that, regardless, the other second and whoever's second place, third place, they're gonna want to go there anyway because they're gonna have the most users, right? Because it's gonna be basically how like games. Because I swore Godfall was this. Maybe I'm bugging. This is not some butterfly effect. That it was a Xbox exclusive. When it was coming out, and I was like, damn, they already got their. And then you're like, it's PS5 and PC. So I could just be wrong, but it's gonna change the game where
Well,
there's gonna be a king of there's also gonna be a king of streamers
well,
among the streamers subscriber of proprietors as well. Like it's like that.
yeah, but to that point, the only reason why people are doing that is because, like,
And then it's gonna
these,
keep dividing further and further,
yeah,
basically.
you can't really do anything about it on a console. But on PC, it's like the Wild West because people got tired of Steam eating so much, where the Epic Game Store and like Origin happened. But when it comes to a console, like you just got to follow suit. It's either PlayStation, Xbox, or like Nintendo. But when it comes to the PC, then it's fair game. Like Steam has their own, EA, Epic, Ubisoft has one. Like
So
because
you could use.
there's
So
like
I'm
no
just saying.
regulation basically.
Can the Xbox play technically play PC games because through the cloud?
Nah,
Yeah.
it's different.
How's it different? I thought the Xbox Game Pass will let you do both.
Project X Gaming
So
takes it on your mobile,
Yeah,
your
your
other
smartphone.
your other
yeah, but you're playing
devices.
Xbox games on your PC or mobile, not PC games
Oh,
on your Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
but then
different.
the Microsoft Store.
From there, you can buy games from developers and stuff, and some of them are cross-play, where there's PC versions of it. Like Forza has a PC version that you can
Fantasy
also play on
Star,
there.
and then
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. Well, see, I wonder how that's gonna come into play because I see, for me, like the way I saw the Fantasy Star, where they put it on the store, was their way of trying to bring attention to their store.
PSO.
Yeah, PSO, Fantasy Star 2, especially new Genesis, because I can best imagine like Microsoft try to have it on their store to try to bring the fact that hey, we have a store that we can bring games on, which we'll probably do in the future because of the fact that look, boom, they announced Project X Gaming, so it's gonna link to that, so they could technically still because now what Fantasy Star now is on PC, Steam, it's on Steam now.
Yeah.
So like that's what people were really hoping for because Microsoft Store sucks. It was
Yeah,
booty.
the store
It
that's
was
gonna
booty.
win is gonna
The
be the
client
one
was
with the best
booty.
exclusives.
It's gonna
That's
be
my opinion.
exclusives, and also the system itself has to like Steam it runs well for people who know because what people are used to. Microsoft didn't do a good start by having a really faulty like UI. Like
Oh, I remember a lot of people complaining about the
it
UI.
was like that in itself already like people's like nah, it's not worth my attention.
Well, yeah,
You
because
guys didn't put enough time into it to make this even work.
well, their store was originally just an app store. So you get an app store interface, whereas like now that they're making more of a push for gaming, they do need to upgrade the UI to like account for that. If you look at it as a normal app store thing, like if you even go on like Google Play Store's website right now, it looks exactly the same. But you know what I mean? Like if you look at like the Epic Game Store and compare it to that, then yeah, the Epic Game Store is going to look better because it's designed for
I
games
mean,
online.
web engineers didn't take that. I'm not trying to even call anyone's job, but maybe I am, or maybe Microsoft needs. I feel like that's not something for a big tech company like Microsoft. They couldn't account for that and like maybe like rehaul their Microsoft store. I think the attempt they should have just launched it like as a launch, like take down the store, relaunch it with Fantasy Star.
Or
You
with a
know what?
whole
I
new
think
coat
that's
of paint and
forget it.
everything with all the
Never
bells and
mind. I'm going too
whistles.
deep. I'm going too
Yeah,
deep.
what you got to understand is as
Uh,
much as like I think Game Pass is a great value, Microsoft still does like dip.
Microsoft things.
They
So
dip
that's
their
what's
toe
gonna
in something
happen.
and then they're like, "Oh, I'm done."
See, no, here's just see, and that's gonna the one thing with the Game Pass that it might. That's the devil's advocate that might bite them in the ass. It sounds good, but at the same time, it's Microsoft and Microsoft doing Microsoft things. They could just fuck it up for themselves.
So
They
a
could
lot
take a
of
really
people are thinking that this next generation is not even the Series X. They think it's the Xbox Game Pass versus the PS5. And like honestly, I kind of agree with that because like when people think next gen, I don't know. I think I'm not even a Sony fanboy. Like I'm a Nintendo Switch streamer, but I think PS5 is gonna take it just for the fact like I think they got better exclusives and these games look way better than the Xbox ones because Xbox Game Cloud, what's it called? Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah,
They are trying to cater to such a wide range of people, like people that are still on the Xbox One. So they're holding their next gen games back. Like that's why I think the presentation for Halo Infinite was so subpar because they're not pushing the graphics. Whereas all these game developers for PS5, they are building games strictly for next gen. Xbox, however, they're doing for both still the Xbox One and Series X. And I think consumers are gonna see that and be like, no, I want these games that look like freaking realistic. Like I want to feel like I actually purchased something that's next gen.
I think we're watching
So-
two different presentations because Sony's most of their games look like stuff that could have been done like on the PS4, like PS3, even some of them because they're artistic and stuff like that. Like when I
think
look
you're
at
looking at the indie games that I think
no,
you're
even some
thinking
of these
that
big
the
publishers,
indie
I'm
games.
like, come on, fam.
I think the
Like,
only some of them in the state of it was in the state of play. Like the Ratchet and Clank one, like they even had to. They're like, no, we wanted to really take advantage. Like Ratchet and Clank was crazy.
Yeah,
well, that's
That took
ray
Insomniac.
advantage of the
tracing, the ray
yeah.
tracing,
They
they
took advantage of
really
the
they
they took
really
advantage
pushed
of
it
the
on
ray
that one.
tracing
They
because they
said
wanted to really push it. But you're right. There's some developers who didn't. I do believe that. I mean, it goes on both sides. But I think I think what I pose my question to you is, do you think Sony? But then would Sony has to give out? Would there be a cloud service that Sony would put out in response to uh, the Project X Cloud? Because that's what it is too, as well. Because you still pay for PSN,
you still
we
pay for
still pay for
PSN, which
CSN, and then
sucks.
also the games itself. You're also going to pay for the games, and there's no cloud gaming cloud service that I could also take my
PlayStation
PlayStation
Now,
5 games
Right.
out or PlayStation Now. Oh,
and it's not good.
I don't
yeah,
think
oh god.
PlayStation is focused
It's,
on that.
it's
Even
expensive and
No,
though
yeah,
buggy.
that
but
they
it's
did
using
come
an
out with a
archaic
digital
model.
version.
So,
They have two versions of the
Xbox
PS5.
so
The one
basically,
with the
Xbox is
disc and
trying
the
to
one with
change
the
the
digital
model.
version.
The Xbox is trying to change that model. Like I think that's what next gen is. You got to change that old model because people don't like paying for individual games. So if a game is like doesn't do that well, like see like how each game gets very judged very like critically nowadays
Yeah.
because it's like the pricing of games is looking like it's going up, especially how NBA, which we talked about, certain episodes.
So I don't think we're there yet because
No, I
I
think
feel like there's a
I think
lot
we
of
are.
gamers that still love getting their physical copies. Like
But at
that's why
what
I think it's a
price
smart
though?
move
And
that
that's
PlayStation
why
came out with a digital version and a disc
I do
version.
feel you, but I think in this time and age, I feel like we're from different generation. We're a generation
Yeah,
that
we
grew up on that.
generation
I think
boomers.
we have that bias. We grew up on like N64s and whatnot. There's generations that grew up more like on the disc and going from the disc going into like going to
Everything
PS2,
digital and
going to
streamed.
yeah as their first console, and then maybe they went back. Maybe they tried 64s, the PS1s, but I'm just saying the package deal and the fact that like I could take my games to go on different platforms
So
and it's gonna get better.
personally,
It's just gonna get better over time because that's the cloud is the move.
the
People
cloud is
gotta
the
move. The
move. But
cloud is
personally, how
literally
many
the
people
move.
you know has an Xbox? Who wants an Xbox Series X?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
I kind of do I'm like
Yo, the value's there. That's what we're talking about. Like
But
Halo
you
Infinite's not gonna look
listen. I
that bad
said
on launch.
Series X, not the game, not the Xbox Game Pass. So you're gonna get both.
Yeah. Why
Okay.
would I get the
because you don't have
Series
to
X
buy the
and not the
games.
Game
Like
Pass?
There's some streamers that said that, hey, if I can't afford to get the Series X or if it gets sold out, they still got the Game Cloud. That's what I'm saying. Like it caters to both. But the thing is, that's why I feel like it's holding back like the next gen graphics. Because like I don't know. I'm just saying like I think most people want a PS5 and I've seen the polls like around the web, but like I know there's people out there that know for a fact that the
there's the
Xbox Game
hardcores.
Pass is a huge value, but still these polls are saying that people want PS5s even though there's an Xbox Game Pass.
I mean, I'll get a PS5 when something more than Ratchet and Clank comes out.
Hero, what is it called again? Horizon Zero Dawn.
I'm not buying that crap.
Yeah, no, I think because even the starting
I
titles,
don't want
the
that.
starting
How
titles were
dare
weak.
you?
We already said the
Horizon
starting
Zero
titles
Dawn? Are
on
you
both sides.
kidding
The
me?
starting
Not
titles were just kind
How
of
are you not gonna get Horizon Zero Dawn?
Because I'm
I
not.
never.
Two.
Amen.
Got her Monster Sky Hunter event skin. That's the closest I got to playing that game.
Oh
I kind
man,
of, I
y'all are
mean,
missing out on a
I think I
great
actually
ass
do have
title.
it on my PlayStation Plus. I don't even have PS dog. Yo, but basically,
I
no,
was
I
more
think it's. I
excited for
think
the
they.
overcooked 4K edition.
That
Yo,
sounds.
I
Cook
bet you
is
that
getting
that's
a
gonna
4K
exist. There's so many
edition.
No, it
remasters
Dog,
does. It's a
and
real
that
definitive
thing.
editions coming
is
out.
There,
actually getting. No, I'm asking. It's getting a 4K edition.
yeah, it is. One and
Oh,
two, and
overcooked.
they're adding new stuff.
Mm. I don't know if y'all play
Oh,
Ori. They're getting a 4K
Overcooked
definitive
2.
edition too.
Bro, Braid's
Overcooked
getting a
2.
4K edition.
I saw it. Yep, on the last
Wait,
state of
what?
play.
I forgot that game existed. That was
I
12 years
forgot
ago.
too. I was
What
like,
game?
what?
Braid
Braid.
came out on the PS3.
Braid?
Yeah.
Yep.
BRAID.
Yep, not a
Yeah.
black person in sight either.
Not
How you gonna have a song? How you gonna have a game about
I'm
braids?
done. Don't make this about race. When you the lightest one here.
Braid?
Look, it's not my fault.
I could expect that from me or Lou, but not you, Takz.
No, I mean
Um,
like braid. Like this game is literally called Braid.
Yeah, look,
You always
look,
make it. I'm just.
look it up when
I'm
you get a
asking a
chance.
serious question. Y'all looking at me
Bruh,
like
you
what?
you like
when you get a
strictly
chance, look it
fighting
up.
games. That's why you don't know. You're not a real gamer. You just a fighting game
No,
gamer.
I like very particular games. Yo, I just recently got. You know the games I play? I play RPGs. I play JRPGs. I just got. Where's I'm
JRPGs.
throwing on the. This is no promotion either. Y'all
I
think I'm
bet,
playing?
I bet you
Y'all
didn't
really
even hear
feel out
about
here
Temtem
thinking.
talk about JRPGs, but I don't even know that's
Oh
Talking
yeah,
a
about
Temtem's
serious.
coming
you
for
fucking know about
PS5, right?
this, boy. Yeah,
What's that, Yu-Gi-Mon?
Super Robot Wars T, dog. This RPG is wild, bro.
You can't even
You
read
know
it.
about that?
That
Yeah,
my man
yeah.
bought
It's
it
still in
just
the packaging.
to
Dog,
wander aimlessly in the Japanese text.
yeah. It's actually an English text. It's on the.
Autumn.
I know the top. I know the font because they be using all that Adobe. I'm like, I could remake this title if I want to. Yo, basically, nah, dog. I have very particular tastes. You'll know about it when I stream and I do other games.
Well,
Stop it.
Yo, I
speaking
look
of your
forward
Stop
to
it,
taste,
that.
yo.
how do you feel about the
What?
Street Fighter announcement, man?
Yeah, can't.
Well,
Oh, do
what's
you want
this
to talk about
announcement?
that?
Can y'all catch
I
me up
feel
to
like
speed on the announcement, please?
I wanna take some time to really look at it because Dan has already made me upset. Like I already said
All right,
this. Dan
peep
Hold on.
already
game.
What's the
I'm gonna
announcement though?
I'm
What's
gonna
the
give you the
announcement?
rundown, right? So
it's
Street Fighter
Dan
Season 5 is
Rose,
happening, right?
Akira.
Street Fighter what?
Street Fighter 5 is having a fifth season.
Oh man,
Fifth
So
season.
I
Wow,
don't
I
even.
thought
yeah,
they was gonna plan for a new one.
yeah. Well, rumor has it that Street Fighter 6 wasn't looking too good, so they were like, "Nah, we need more time." That's the rumor. But so
Yeah,
Dan, Rose, Oro, and Akira from rival schools have been announced. They have a fifth character they haven't told us about yet. There's a third season for Street Fighter League, and then apparently they're adding some stages. But the problem here, besides the fact that we're not blown away by who the characters are, even though I do think Akira might be a good addition, the problem is we're getting 5 characters over a year. So like every 3 months, you're getting a new character,
I don't play the game,
and they want your
so
money
I
now.
don't know what's the general consensus. Like the Street Fighter fans are heated or they're
I don't think
grateful.
anybody wanted Dan as DLC. If Dan was in the
let's
base
start
game,
there.
cool, but no one wanted Dan as DLC.
Let's start there, and that's a lazy. Because why else? I've seen it. I'm looking. I stopped. That's why I was like, maybe I should see what the whole stream was about. I try to watch like the PlayStation
Um,
video. It's just not. I saw Dan. I was like, you can't tell me I'm paying for this. Like I don't play the game that.
This sounds like Piranha Plant all over again, to be
Yeah,
honest.
Piranha Plant was free though for a time. I think it was a Nintendo did. They're like at least like you could just do this. You could get the character for free, and even if you pay for it, he's less. Piranha Plant is less than the other DLC. Is it or is it same price? 'Cause I thought it
same
was like
price.
It's
is
same
it?
price. You just
Well,
had to pre-order something to get him for free before everybody else.
So peep game. Nobody wanted Dan,
nobody
and like
wanted Dan.
no
He
one
looks
wants to pay
whack.
for Dan. Keep it a bean. And then he's the only character they've shown that like has a character model and is like somewhat playable. Everybody else, they showed us these sketches like, oh yeah, they're coming at some point. Like they couldn't show us any development on these characters except for Dan, the character nobody wanted. So now, in like spring 2022, we're gonna get the mystery fifth character. Bro, why does it take you a year and a half to make 5 characters? Corona or not, my nigga.
Holy.
Corona or not, why does it take that long?
Stop.
Hold on. A year and a half to develop or a year and a half
to release
the
5 characters?
Hold on. When did you announce this?
2 days ago.
Wow.
Bro, we are not getting the 5th character until like 2022.
Nah. Real rap. If you really trying to talk about it, they're choking right now.
That might be hyperbole. Hold on.
Yeah, they're choking right now. Because I think Street Fighter 6 probably, if it did fail, they like, we decided, because even the wording, like, we decided to do a season 5, probably in response to it failing, and then they need time and probably money to divert resources.
All right, so I'm looking at
why do they think it's failing though?
Because this rumor has it that the build that they have that Ono made is trash. Like, and that is like, I heard other friends as well. People, that's what's going around. The same people who's leaked, like, actually other Smash DLC. I have friends, all sorts of friends in Discord.
So here it is, right?
Are saying that, it's Street Fighter 6 is they need to start from scratch again, basically.
So
Rose, Aura, Akira.
So in winter, which mind you is like 4 months away at least, we're getting Dan. In spring 2021, we get Rose. In the summer, we're getting 2 characters, and then the final character is supposed to be fall 2021. So there was a little bit of sauce on that 2022, but either way, like the fact that, we have to wait a year from now, a year and 3 months, probably more, to get 5 characters.
And it's still summer. It's not even fall yet.
Bro.
Yeah, if I was y'all, I would be heated too. Dang.
No, I don't follow the game. I don't follow the scene. Like, I'm not like,
here's
like,
my thing.
I'm not even interested. Oro, I think Oro is dope. Akira, I gotta find out about, but
Akira's the only
like
person
you, Phil. I'm on the outside. I stopped supporting this game. It was like, I'll wait till Street Fighter 6.
Yeah,
I feel bad for people who actually play this game, the players that play it.
I bought Championship Edition because, like Lou said earlier, I value. I felt like that was a good value. I didn't buy all the DLC, and I was like, all right, I like Gil and I like Seth. This is worth buying. I haven't really played it like that since it first came out, but I felt like that was worth the price
this
of the
guy
game.
coming. I couldn't buy it yet.
I can't get jiggy with this shit. What is this?
I'm sorry, family, but like,
you gotta get the full game now. You gotta get this too, and they're gonna do the same thing. The entirety of Street Fighter 5, all in this one bundle, and it's probably gonna be like 40. Like, they're gonna try to pack, and then it's. I'm like, I felt this coming. But I didn't know Street Fighter 6, they really try to have, like, it was already working on, and they actually try to run it, and it's trash. I was like, they're already trying to run it? They're already trying to test it?
Bro, remember when I said, I don't know what episode, but I was like, they're doing this.
They should not rush Street Fighter 6.
I'm like, it's cheaper to make characters than to make a whole new game.
Exactly.
And look at them trying to make a whole new game. Allegedly, it's Garbane.
They're not taking their time. They're not taking their time.
Like, I used to be hardcore into Street Fighter, like back in Street Fighter 4, and I was hyped for Street Fighter 5, but I just thought the game looked too similar to Street Fighter 4, dog. Like, that's just me. Like,
I feel like Street Fighter 4 had more detail and stuff. I think Street Fighter 4 for its time was good.
Yeah,
Street Fighter 5 fell short for character models and, like, for how the game, like, feels, and it just didn't. I don't know. That's my opinion.
That's the same thing for Marvel vs. Capcom.
But Ken's face is not an opinion.
That was a huge.
You can say what you want. Ken's face is not an opinion. That man's face He needs God. He needs Jesus.
You remember the Chun-Li controversy? People was hating on her character model. I was like, ugh.
Shit.
Bro, half the
Chun-Li's
DLC characters
model,
in this picture.
I'm not even going to start it. They make her character model great. They only care the female. They cater to the females for a reason. I low key think, I'm not gonna go into this game. I won't.
Bro, half of the characters here have a connection to Sakura. Dan and Akira have connections to Sakura. So I'm like, are y'all building something around Sakura or something? Because they were like, oh, Dan's friends with Blanca and Sakura, so throw them in. And they're like, oh, Akira's.
No, he's easy to throw around. Their stories don't matter. Their stories are like, I don't know if they could build around Sakura, but I think it's like easy to lump Dan, because Dan and Blanca and Sakura, they're like, Blanca's the lumpable character. Blanca, you can lump them and have people's story.
Yo, Capcom is doing amazing things right now, but like the thing that
puts
them on the map is Street Fighter. They're hitting on all cylinders except for Street Fighter. Like we got these Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Monster Hunter,
it's different.
Like they came out with the Mega Man ZX collection for the Switch. I still need to
get the team for Monster Hunter to help the niggas out in Street Fighter. I'm like, guys, what do you need us to do?
Yeah, Street Fighter's gonna have a garbage
then I'll
UI.
come back to the Street Fighter scene, yo.
No, now it's like they can do like the UI. It does not. It's not hard to make a good UI. It's like
Monster Hunter struggles with that. Their UI is so cluttered
because it's hard. The game itself is hard to get the UI so that it makes sense for people. The game is for beginners, for Iceborne, to get people in.
They cater to more to beginners, but there's still
a
like a lot of depth to it that I feel like new players just don't have the patience for. Like,
and they water it down for it. No, me and Phil, we're classic hunters. We go way back. We're old heads, but we won't get into that. That's not.
This is not a Monster Hunter discussion. Because
me and Phil play Monster Hunter. We can stream Monster Hunter, Phil. We could,
No, we need to. Like, I haven't fought any of the new monsters. Not even a
We'll
last
talk about
round.
that though. So peep that for later, Monster Hunter stream. But round it back, I think Capcom, just to bring it all, wrap it up. I think Capcom needs to let Street Fighter, whatever, just go to the next game. Just take time off and just go and do Marvel. Make Marvel right, because Marvel has a better lifespan. If it does well, it'll show that it'll have a better lifespan if they actually do it right. And they'll use that time to do Street Fighter, to actually work on Street Fighter. I think right now, if anything, because the lull that's going to happen for them making those characters, the game they're going to drag a dead corpse of the game, a shell of the game. Because they're even going to plan out a balance patch somewhere in the middle in between. I don't know if it's really going to be a decent balance patch. Like I said, I don't actually play the game, but I don't know, bro. I think they're dragging a dead game by its skeleton, bro. At that point, because Street Fighter 6 died on them, if that rumor is true.
Yeah, use your old IPs, Capcom. Stop being a bitch.
Yo, actually, I want some more like new IPs. I want new IPs. Like, it's time to move on, to be honest.
It's hard for them fighting game wise. I feel like it's tough for them to put out a new IP for a fighting game, but for any other genre, sure.
To go on what you said, they could actually do some out of the blue, bring back Darkstalkers, bring back Rival Schools.
I think to bring back something new, because right now, even Street Fighter, if Street Fighter is considered new to certain people, because the Street Fighter was like the way they approach it for newcomers, and I'm like, you approach Street Fighter as a new game anyway. Do that with your other IPs. Approach Darkstalkers as a new game. I think it'll work out, because other games, it's just like, I think they should just approach it as a new game entirely, like how Samurai Showdown did by revamping.
I don't want no 2-button Power Stone.
You said
Power Stone. Dang, throwback.
I think if they redraw Power Stone, it should be exactly the same. It should play exactly the same.
They're gonna have 2 buttons, Power and Stones.
Yo, forget about Power Stone. Bring back PlayStation All Stars 2.
I'm gonna be mashing Stone, you heard? Say no.
I like power and a power.
But yeah, I think that's all we have for gaming. Let's talk a bit about. Let's follow up on our J. Cole story.
Yep. This is
what happened to J. Cole now. Oh Lord,
my man's trying to get in the league.
Yo, man, let me pull that up for y'all, dog. I mean, Cole. Are you gonna talk to
fell
Cole?
off on the rap hip hop scene, except for the. Oh no, that's not hip hop. The entanglement.
Have you seen this commercial? So basically, let's dial it back.
He wrote an article for. He wrote a whole article too.
What? He basically wrote an essay. So you wrote an essay to the NBA? No, I'm just throwing words. What do you write?
Bro, he has like a whole thing like with him. Yo, hold on. It's a website. Like an article he wrote about like, yo, I know I be doing music and shit, but I was balling too, so niggas gotta respect me. Like that's what it's called. Like the audacity. That's the whole. Like,
is it a poetry? Is it spoken word? Like, don't tell me you wrote an essay.
Hold on, I'll show you.
Telling
it's
people,
a legit article,
hey guys, take me seriously because I say so. Now, I'm not saying that, but like, I'm just saying like other people ball. That's all I was trying to say. I said other people ball. Bro, I mean, if he balls, then just ball, bro. Like let your actions speak for you. Like you should understand. Like as a ball player, I feel like that's what it is.
Look at young Cole balling.
The audacity. Oh man.
Bro, like he's trying to make his case like, yo, I can ball. Just because I can rap don't mean I can't ball.
Who in the NBA, I know he found his talent. He's multi-talented. I'll say that. And his talents in music flourished instead of his talent in basketball. But who's to say there's not other people like that in the NBA and that they end up choosing their NBA talents over their passions or whatever their other talents? Like, who's saying Cole's the only one in this position? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, for example, Shaq, he's multi-talented and he got a college degree. Like, bruh's
I'm
a
just
DJ.
saying, like, I think Cole needs to approach it. If he's really trying to approach the NBA, he needs to approach it as everybody else in the terms of other people who could also do the same thing. Yeah, I could show you a picture of myself when I was shooting ball as a young lad. And then I wasn't fortunate enough to end up having the music career that, ended up,
bro, my man has a commercial.
And able to afford me
a commercial. I got a
afford
YouTube
me in a commercial
later.
to put my story out there. I'm not even trying to blow. I'm a Cole fan, but like this is what I was feeling. I was like, Cole, I get it, and I don't know if it's just to promote, because this is also to promote his Puma deal, right? Because it's like for the shoe, the Audacity commercial. You want me to put it on? It's only 30 seconds. You want to put it on, Phil? You want to see?
Oh, I just watched it.
Do it up.
He has multiple, bro.
He has multiple. This one came out August 3rd, bro. Man.
Oh, well, he had one from like February 13th, which was like promoting the shoes or whatever.
Oh yeah, the shoes. I'm just talking about the Audacity is him balling, right? And I was just like, yo, dog, like it's not just. That's what I'm saying. Like you get into the NBA, you gotta put yourself in other people's shoes, bro. Who don't have the exposure you do and strive for that same dream that you just announced that you want to have. I understand if it really means a lot to you, but like, you don't have to put it in people's face. Just be about it like everybody else is, because there's other people who
look, if he doesn't want to get in the league,
his shoes the same way he does.
If he doesn't want to get in the league, this is really good promo for his music and his sneakers.
Detroit was already said they'll be glad to have him try out for the team, and I'm like, I get it.
He better be ready. That's a physical team.
I'm like, I get it. Like I feel like he doesn't need to prove anything. If anything, just play ball, bro. Just play ball.
Well, that like to dislike ratio seems like everybody's on his side.
I mean, go for it.
Hard body, 114,000 to 1,000 dislikes.
What are you doing?
I see Beirut.
Now they see our topics
and text an episode.
Oh, I moved it. Technical difficulties here.
One
Here
man
we
leaking
go.
our topics.
Leaking company secret.
Built the tea.
I'll bring it back for you,
Bro,
Phil.
it's just it's him huffing and puffing while he's shooting around in the gym in his sneakers.
No, you had to hear the
Yo,
voice.
for a second, I thought he was
you hear the
facing
voice?
himself too. Like what?
Nah, I can't hear the voice.
So is he gonna try for Detroit?
Who's that talking in the background, dog? I really hope. I don't want this.
You can hear that way better.
Yo, let's
We
look
can't
at the
hear that.
comments. Let's look at the comments right quick.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe because this is my. We'll look at the comments.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Let me refresh it just to make sure. Because pause that. You know.
Okay, I imagine if J. Cole enters the league. Did I just watch an ad for free? I don't care what team he signed with. I'm getting my boy's jersey. Cole going to the NBA at 35 would be unprecedented. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, he might be G League or something. I don't expect him to start right off rip, but
no, I wish him the best to his ability.
He could probably get like 2-3 years out of his career as long as he stays healthy, and then you know what I mean.
No,
I don't expect him to sign with a team that's going to get him a ring, but
I want Cole to achieve the best he can ever achieve in all things. Like I'm just saying, like you don't need to. Like I say, if this is added, I feel like this is more for Puma, but I don't think he needs to like make a statement and write an essay.
Not even yak it, bro. He ain't get nothing. He ain't
write an essay. Once. Just do the tryout, and then if they be like, "Yo, just try out." Maybe he does want this to be maybe more of like a docu journey, like with him going through the NBA. I don't know if he wants to like.
Yeah, maybe this is just him coming out in a big way. It's like go big or go home. That's kind of how I see it.
I support that. I support that.
Like he's definitely going big.
I think it's just like because at the same time that this came, I saw how the Detroit Pistons like, yo, we will be happy to have you try out, and I mean like, I'm happy for Cole. I really am.
Ooh.
I want this. That it'll actually be dope to actually see Cole playing games and stuff. But I just feel he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to go out of his way to say it. Like we get it, Cole.
Yeah, like, this is at a point where it's like put your money where your mouth is. Like, just join the dang league.
He's not the one who said it though. You know what I'm saying? Like Master P had mentioned something about it, and then everybody's like, "Oh, J. Cole's thinking about entering." Like he's never said it himself. That's the one thing.
So like, off of that happening,
but he made like, that article to respond. He's like, "Yo, like, yeah, I want to enter the league. Y'all bugging saying that I couldn't. You know what I mean? Like, I've been balling all my life, bitch ass niggas."
Oh damn, I'm not that. Yo, I said that. I'm saying in that retrospect, damn, Cole really said that.
He ain't say it like that, but you know what I mean.
I know Cole really know, but knowing Cole, I'm like Cole.
Imagine if he did like that. Then I would be like, yo, he knows how to pronounce the
audacity.
I mean, all that text.
Carry on, bro. I think because I was watching. He always stays radio silent anyway. I think him responding is also like giving them your ear, bro. I understand.
Yeah, he shouldn't have responded.
I don't think he should have responded. I feel like he was in because I already like that because even from Master P said like yeah he's been training, you see stuff of him like you still even though he's not responding you always still see pictures of him balling or some stuff of like just because he's that famous people like you still see stuff of him online of relating to him balling even though he didn't say a word. I think he should just still carry it on like because if he's really trying to approach this seriously he needs to concentrate. I think him doing that is just taking his concentration from what really matters is ball. And that's why I'm just like, Cole, just go as if you're anybody else. That's how he approaches his music and being out of the scene.
I'll swat Cole shit. Meet me in Dorchester.
He's 6'3", right? I think that's what's confirmed. I remember looking at this boy the other day.
6'2". It don't matter.
Oh my gosh!
My man
This
got
the
no
same man that said he would
I'm just
fight a
letting you
bear and
know.
win. You would not fight no grown ass bear.
Nah, I mean, no, it's different. This is Cole. He's comparing Cole to a bear. Look at you. What? That's different. Don't let the bear hear that. No, I'm not even saying that.
Yo, this is entertainment too. Like, relax.
The bear will be like, who cares? Like, I'll slap and I'll bar him. He's like, you don't know me.
Bro, this is all for entertainment.
I hear that.
It's like, shit. All right.
You think he's good like the Pistons though? Like historically, like bad boys of the league?
Yeah,
like this is the same Pistons that Dennis Rodman came from.
I don't think the Pistons are like that anymore. I feel like they softened since then. I feel like I swear I know what you're saying.
Remember Malice in the Palace, bro?
Everything about him, bro.
Ron Artest?
Logo, because the logo when it was the piston, it was actually like the horse. I mean, I guess it's like.
I think they switched back to the old one.
Bro, I like I like the one with the horse back in like the 90s in the early 2000s, bro. Cause that one was like
they
fierce.
switched back to the classic logo, not the horse.
See, I don't know. I feel like a lot of teams like they had like a lot of I don't know. I feel like a lot of teams' image softened. I know some logos got like revamped, but I feel like some teams the logos got soft, and I think they got soft. I feel like their logo was because I was like the Pistons. I was like, ooh, because this year when you see their games, I was just like, nah, man.
Bro, he'd be on the same team as like
he'll
Derrick
be okay.
Rose
it's not gonna be as
Griffin.
vicious as it was back then. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's gonna be as they have the history, but it's not like that anymore. It's not like as bad. Cole be okay.
Cole's be all right.
Cole, come on, you know Cole. You hear listen to his music.
Yo, does he really want to play at the Little Caesars Arena though?
Little Caesars Arena. Yo, it's okay. You tell me this. I've heard that Little Caesars did a lot to support civil rights movements. The original owner, Little Caesars. Is that true or not?
Are you talking about
I'm talking about Facebook. I'm talking about Facebook meme history. I'm talking about Facebook meme facts.
I hear nothing about that.
I see people share, and I'm like, there's no sources of where this stuff come from. I was like,
there's a lot of fake news on Facebook.
Exactly.
You gotta triple check your sources on that one.
See, that's what I'm saying. So are you saying I'm also throwing that out there. But so I'm like, so has Little Caesars, is that in the light that Little Caesars has put on for the black community in the impoverished neighborhoods, or Little Caesars?
I mean, Trump said he did more for the black community than Abraham Lincoln, so who knows? We'll have to check the sources on that one.
I mean
Lincoln didn't free the slaves. He died before he could.
Yeah.
So he might have a point. That ain't Lincoln's fault, though. Lincoln had the intent.
He got assassinated.
He started the movement.
But apparently he was just like, I guess I'll. Wait,
you know, like Kanye said that Tubman didn't even free the slaves either. She led them to even more slavery. I gotta double check the sources on that too. Kanye crazy.
Because new slaves, bro. Because
that's a whole new debate right there too.
Yo, you know how funny it sounds to say that a former president that got assassinated got clapped? Like it's funny and wrong.
He got clapped. That's crazy. I know, because I love like he got assassinated, bro. He got clapped. Say like call it for what it is. He got clapped. I'm like,
he got clapped. I'm sorry.
Now, especially how they always make it seem like all the freaking parodies and rat creations, reenactments. There we go. The events, like the Simpsons. Even like the way the gun looks, bro. It's like barely a gun. It's like you're basically holding like the barrel.
Oh my god!
He shot him with like a barrel and a trigger. That's it. Like that's it. And then just took him out like behind his head, point blank. The man couldn't use a whole gun, so he had to make sure he was point blank behind him because he had to risk shooting his own hand off. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I know it's back in the day. But they really made it sound that easy. If it was that easy, bro, man, how is the president not have goons? Unless the goons step aside.
He was at the opera house.
The goons was plotting against him. That's why.
My man was at the Opera House and
he had no homies.
The Democrats weren't trying to free slaves, bro.
Yeah,
they
nothing but
him.
snakes in his corner.
They
That's what happened.
But where his boys to stand by him? Where's his? Unless forget it, bro. Lincoln,
bro,
if that's the case. You go alone like that.
This topic is going way off the rails.
Look,
welcome to future. Welcome.
Look, good luck to J. Cole and his endeavors if he wants to go for the league. I support him. You put the sneakers some different colorways.
I support him
jump
too,
on him.
but he should join the NBA before doing this whole Puma commercial.
I see. It's
but any final thoughts, gentlemen?
I say enjoy the summer, y'all. While we still have it, I'm tired of these people pushing fall. All these autumn spice, pumpkin spice people need to stop. Enjoy this weather,
white people,
while you can. I know.
Y'all gotta chill.
I know. This is from your friendly neighborhood black Kryptonian. All right.
Let's go.
Oh.
So anything else for you, big dog?
I just want everybody to stay safe out there, yo. Just don't, catch the COVID, man. I want everybody's friends and families just to, stay healthy. And just to remember to tune in tomorrow for the charity stream for the situation in Lebanon. And have a blessed day, everybody.
We'll have your goddamn Twitch in the description. I went real southern there.
What was that?
Make sure you keep the video on demand
too. Talking about black people all get southern out of here. He's like, God damn.
I'm going to have the goddamn. Make sure you guys follow us, man. Follow him on Twitch, twitch.tv/Karmaboii with 2 eyes. The FloorSeats got a one as well. I think ours is FloorSeats Media. I got one, Luxury Takz. Make sure you subscribe wherever you're listening or watching this. Please help build our community and let a friend know. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're doing amazing things out here, and be a part of it, man.
Black Lives Matter.
All right. And with that is episode 16. We will see you guys next week. Karma, thank you for coming through.
Yo, appreciate thanks for the invite, dogs.
Of course, man. Hopefully see you again. Come by. Definitely. Always welcome.
Thank you.
And everybody, peace.
All right, let's get these crowns. Let's go.
Let's go.